Hey you guys, welcome to your mat, and we're gonna start in child's pose. Just get right to it. It's gonna be a solid core and lengthening workout. So think core and elongate throughout everything that you do. I'm gonna invite you to bring yourself on down, knees wide, toes touching, hands pulling forward, and lower your forehead to the mat. Relax your forearms to the mat, your elbows, your fingers are wide and strong, your hands are planted firmly on the earth. And you're breathing an Ujjayi breath. This meaning you're inhaling through your nose and your stomach's expanding like a balloon. And as your stomach retracts back to spine, you're exhaling out through your nose. Trying to remember to keep this breathing throughout the whole practice. With an inhale, press into your palms and your knees and rise up to a tabletop pose. You're going to stack your wrists underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and get a nice strong back. So your stomach is to spine, your shoulder blades pull towards each other, and roll your inner elbows towards the top of your mat. Nice and solid. Get yourself square and solid. Inhale to cow, so your hips and your head go high, your stomach towards the mat. Exhale through your nose and rounding back to sky. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. And exhale to cat. Come to a neutral spine, you're in a tabletop pose, and inhale your right hand high to the sky, big opening, your palms open. Exhale, sew your right arm under and just open shoulder to mat and looking up towards your left shoulder. Maybe inhale left hand high. An option to bend your left elbow, hand behind your back so you can press into your back and open up your left shoulder. You're looking up towards the sky. Maybe your toes turn towards the left. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, left hand back by your ribs and unsew your right arm to the sky, looking high to that hand. Exhale, look to your mat, right hand down. Nice. Inhale, left hand goes high to the sky, look high. And with an exhale through your nose, sew your left arm under and through. And again, maybe you're going to turn your toes to the right and right hand goes high. You're looking high, and now option to bend your right elbow and put it behind your back, using that to open up your right shoulder. Inhale through your nose, right hand high. Exhale, right palm by your ribs and pull yourself right back up. Left hand high, look high. Exhale to the mat. Roll your toes under and press your hips high, downward dog. Bring yourself about your hands and feet hip width apart. Inhale your heels high. And with an exhale through your nose, bring your heels to the floor and look at your knees or towards your knees. Feel your palms firmly on the mat, grounded. Ujjayi breath, maybe tightening your kneecaps. Inhale, heels high, soften your knees, and walk to the top of your mat. Forward fold here. Now bringing tummy to spine, your shoulders pull away from your ears, and relax the top of your head to the mat. Soften your knees and push away from the earth. Rise up to your Tadasana. So your hands go high, look between your hands. Exhale, hands to prayer and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, pull hands back behind you and pull your head towards the top of your mat. Exhale through your nose, forward fold, and step your feet back to high plank. Squeeze elbows in, low plank. Option knees to mat. Untuck your toes. Upward dog. Inhale here, pull your kneecaps off the mat. Roll your toes under, exhale, downward dog. Heels high, knees soft, walk or even hop to the top of your mat and halfway lift. Forward fold. Root back bend here. Exhale, hands to heart and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to mat, step back to high plank. Lower down to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it right here as you take a breath. Pressing left heel to mat. Lift your right foot high to the sky. Warrior one. Step your foot through your hands. Bring your left foot wide. Left heel back. Your back foot's in a 45-degree angle and your hands go high. So square your hips. Maybe bring your hands to your hips and pull your right hip back. Hands high. Exhale, warrior two. So open up like you're being pulled apart. Lowering down, bending your right knee. Back foot is parallel. Flip your front palm and peaceful warrior. Scoop your right hand over your head. Left hand down your leg and try to look to your back foot. Open back up to warrior two. Straighten your right leg, bring your hands high, look high. Exhale back to warrior two. We're gonna come to goddess pose. So bring your hands to cactus, turn your left heel in. So your heels are in, your toes are out. Cactus arms, bent knees. Inhale up an inch. Exhale, lower down. Look to your left, warrior two to the back of the mat. Right foot's parallel to mat, left knee bent. Pull knee back to your left. Peaceful warrior, flip your left palm and scoop over your head. Maybe right hand down your leg, your right leg. Open up warrior two. Bring your hands to heart center. Goddess pose in the center. Heels in, toes out. Look to the top of your mat, warrior two. Open up right into a high crescent lunge. So turn your back foot to a tiptoe. Step your right foot wide. Move your feet however you need to get solid. Your back knee and back leg is parallel or facing down to the mat. Tiptoe, tighten that knee. And we're gonna go to eagle arms. So right elbow's under your left elbow. Maybe you can roll your hands around to touch palms. Inhale, elbows high. With an exhale through your nose, round your back and tap your knee with your elbows. Keep that back knee tight and rise up, elbows high. Exhale, round your back, touching elbows to knee, hold it here. Lower left knee to mat, untuck your toes and rise your elbows high again. Big back bend, press your left hip forward. Exhale, rounding elbows all the way to touch your belly button, towards that, as if you can. Inhale, open elbows high to the sky again. And one more time, round your back. Big exhale through your nose. Inhale, unfurl your hands. You're going to Anjaneyasana, hands high. And open up to water wheel. Right hand back, left hand forward. Now pull your right knee in towards your spine and look around your right shoulder. Make it a back bend. If you can, even aim to touch your back heel. If you can find it, nice. Left hand overhead, look towards your left fingertips. And we're gonna go right into a reverse half moon. So whoosh, hand to the top of the mat, right hand high, and look to the mat, left foot high. Option to bend your left knee and grab that foot with your hand. Maybe you wanna just hover or let your left hand hover, or maybe you wanna pull up into a dancer pose. Just give it a try, you guys. Just pull and play. Kicking into your right hand. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Left hand forward, yeah. Wobbles the wind. Release right back into warrior two. Whoosh your left hand back. Right hand forward and lower down. Pull right knee to the right. Peaceful warrior. Warrior two. Crescent lunge. Right back around. Hands behind your head. So you can just touch or intertwine your fingers. Open up your heart. Exhale, pull elbows together and round and tap your knee. Inhale, open up your heart. Now turn with hands behind head to water wheel. So elbows, pull back, make it a little back bend. Now you're gonna lower your left heel as you open up your elbows. Keep hands behind head to face the left side of your mat. Inhale, straighten right leg, hands go high, look high. Exhale, hands behind head, warrior two. holding it here. You're going to turn to the front of the mat, warrior one, pull left heel back, and you step your right foot wide, squaring to the top of the mat. Exhale, hands to low back, intertwine your fingers, pull your knuckles back away from body, so open to your shoulders, you look high. Humble warrior, look to the top of your mat and lean over your right knee. Pull your right hip in, hands come over your head. Option to turn your back foot to tiptoe and to topple your tree. So you tip your head towards the front of the mat and lift left foot high. No need to do this, you can modify. Woo! Balance and try. Left foot back, we're gonna go right back to warrior one. Left heel down and hands go high. Right into half moon, right hand in front of your right toes. Pull your left foot high, your left hand high. Open up your body. Your left palm's open to the left. Option to bend your left knee and grab that foot with your hand. If you did, grab, loosen it up, soften your right knee, warrior two. Let's go right into peaceful warrior and vinyasa. Hands come down to frame your right foot, kick right foot high. And maybe float that foot as you come to low plank. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog. Yes. Nice, you guys. Just breathe. And breathe through your nose. You're so present and strong. Inhale your left foot high to the sky. Warrior one. Left foot steps through your hands. Right foot's wide like you're in a train track. Bring your hands high. You're squaring your body. Now bring hands to waist again so you can square your hips and feel that feeling of pull left hip back. Right knee's tight. Hands go high. You're squaring your shoulders. Little inhale here. Exhale, warrior two. Right hand back. And hand, left hand forward. Pull your body apart. Flip your left palm. Peaceful warrior. Right hand down your knee. Now open up. Look towards your fingertips. Now look to your back foot. Nice. Open up. Warrior two. Cactus your arms. Pull your right heel in. So you're going to goddess pose. Heels in, toes out. Big inhale here. Exhale, lower 2 inches. Let's go to a 5-point star and just open up for a second. Big open heart. Straighten your legs and your arms. Look high. Exhale, back to goddess pose. Look to the back of your mat, warrior two. Your toes are 6 o'clock now, back foot's parallel to mat. Flip your palm, peaceful warrior. Exhale, warrior two. Keep your knee pulling to the right. Hands to heart center, goddess pose. Heels in, toes out. Your shoulder blades pull back towards each other. Nice. Inhale up an inch. Press your palms together. Exhale through your nose and lower down. Yes, feels good, huh? Warrior two, top of the mat. Right foot's parallel, left knee bends. Open up to a high crescent pose. So right foot goes to tiptoe. Maybe you want to step that left foot to the left. Square your body. You're going to eagle your arms. So left elbow under right elbow. Tighten that back knee. Inhale, elbows high. Exhale, rounding your elbows to tap your knee. Tummy to spine. Inhale through your nose, bring elbows high. Exhale, rounding elbows to tap your knee. Beautiful. Stay right here. Lower your right knee to the mat. Beautiful. Untuck your toes. Inhale, elbows high. Now exhale, round your back and bring elbows all the way towards your belly button. Press into that left foot. Squeeze left knee in and pull elbows high. Exhale, rounding your back. Last time, lift up, unfurl your arms, Anjaneyasana, and water wheel. Left hand back, right hand forward. Pull your left knee in towards the center and make it a back bend. Maybe you can find your heel. Where are your heel? Right hand over your head. Big open heart, you guys. Exhale right into a reverse half moon. Right hand to the top of your mat. Push your right foot high and your left hand high. Looking down, you're squaring your body to the mat. Bend your right knee if you want, grabbing it with your left hand. And maybe you want to float your right hand or even pull into dancer pose. Nice. If you're up, you're going to bring right hand down. We're going to open up to warrior 2, opening up. Deep breath here, peaceful warrior. Open back up to warrior 2 and make it right into a crescent lunge. Square your hips, looking towards the top of your mat. Hands high, hands behind your head. Big open heart, back bend here. Exhale, bring elbows together and tap your knee. Open up, big open heart. And turn to the left like you're in a water wheel. Hands stay behind your head. Make it a back bend. Now we're going to lower right heel to mat and open up like you have hands behind your head in a warrior 2 facing to the right. Big open heart. Let's straighten left knee, hands high, look high. Hands behind your head again, lower, back, down. Look back to the top of the mat, warrior 1. Square your hips, hands go high. Exhale, hands to your low back. Maybe a different thumb on top this time, just to confuse yourself, like I need that. Pull knuckles away from body, heart high. Inhale through your nose. And humble warrior. Extend over your left knee. Pull your right knee, hip forward. Now try to bring hands over your head. Option to topple your tree. Back foot goes to tiptoe. And you push to hover over your left knee. Head below your hips. Right foot high. Breathing through your nose, you guys. So strong. Right foot back of the mat. Open up. Warrior 2. Peaceful warrior. Hand over your head. Right into a half moon. Left hand, top of the mat. Woo. In front of your toes. Right foot high, right hand high. Breathing through your nose, so calm. Bend your right knee. Grab your right foot if you want. Pulling open. Kicking into your hand. Release your hand, right hand high. Soften your left knee. Peaceful warrior. Exhale, frame your left foot with your hands and vinyasa. Kick your left foot back. Maybe you want to hover as you float a low plank. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale to downward dog, where you are going to breathe. Walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your toes together. Little gap between your heels. We're going to go to traditional chair. So bring your hands, go high. Palms facing each other. Pulling your shoulders back towards your ears. Find your drishti, your focus straight ahead of you. Bring hands to heart center, palm to palm. Peel your right heel off the mat. Keep your drishti. Step your right foot out wide and lower hips towards the mat. Shoulders towards each other, or shoulder blades towards each other. Right foot lifts up and you bring right foot behind left like a curtsy. Tap, whoo, or hover, whichever you want to try. Pressing palms together. Right foot out to the side. Now right foot crosses in front of your body and taps. Keep your hips low. Right foot out wide. Right foot behind like curtsy. Palms pressing, right foot out wide. Last step right in front of left foot. Back to chair. Push to Tadasana. Hands high, straight your legs, look high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Shoulders pulled back and towards each other. Exhale, forward fold. Rise up to chair one more time. Hands high. Lower your hips a little bit here. Hands to heart center. Keep your drishti. Tummy to spine. Pressing palm to palm. It gives you a little more center strength, core strength. Lift your left heel. Step left foot out wide. Lower hips towards the mat. Left foot taps behind your right curtsy, or you can hover. Left foot out to the side. And left foot crosses in front of right and taps. Keep your drishti. Left foot out wide. Left foot behind for curtsy. Left foot out wide. Left foot around and tap. Chair, toe to toe. Rise up, Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, soften your knees, and you can step or hop for your feet to go forward on the mat, right into a seated pose. Hands by your hips, and bend your knees, scooting your hips halfway down. Your hands come forward and high. Lift your right foot up parallel to the mat. Left foot parallel. You're in a high boat now. Don't you feel like you're in a boat? Pull your shoulder blades towards each other. Find your drishti. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, low boat. Exhale through your nose. Inhale through nose, high boat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. We're going to hold it in low boat. You're going to crisscross your feet for 10, 9, 8. Pull tummy to floor. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to the mat. Cactus your arms. You did it. Breathe. Let's all take an inhale through our noses together. Deep inhale. Now part your lips and let the air go through your mouth. Pull your knees to your heart. Wrap your arms around your knees. Maybe give yourself a little hug. Pull your nose to your knees. Rock and roll right up into a seated position. Bring your right hand behind your right glute. Left hand to right knee. Just take a twist here. Maybe your fingers are tented behind you. Use your knee as a lever. Big pull and twist. Don't you feel like nobility when you twist like this? Pull and twist. Other side, right hand to left knee. Left hand behind glute. Pull and twist. Look around your left shoulder. Release. Come to center, resting your hands on your knees. And what a beautiful practice. Great job.